Hey you guys, it's me, Ashley, and in today's video I'm going to show you my brush collection. I'm going to show you some of my favorites, some of my least favorites, and we are gonna have fun. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let's get into it. Okay guys, so I have my brushes in this little thing that I got from Target. It was like $10. It's got a lot of little compartments in it. I also have some eyeliner, and I'm sure you see my little Tarte lash tool, I guess, with these eyeliners, different things. So yeah, I have some scissors. Anyway, so some brushes that I do not have in my little brush thing are my Tarte foundation brush, my Kokie foundation brush, my little e.l.f., which is super dirty because I never use it. I hate this thing. I thought it was going to be so cool. I guess if you just use like the side to contour, it's got so much dust on it, and you dip the side in the pan and it could work pretty good, but my face isn't quite large enough for this brush, so I just don't use it. But I think it looks cute, so it's still in my collection. Another brush that's not in the little kit is this one. It is my Shade and Light brush by Kat Von D. I don't like to put it in here because I don't want to squish either side of it. I like the shape, and I use this brush almost, I would say, weekly. I go between brushes for contour and stuff, but I do use this one quite a bit, so that's why it's out. Another one not in the kit is this, and this is my Makeup Forever 274. It is obviously my eyebrow brush. I love this brush. It has the perfect thin edge to get those hair-like strokes, and it doesn't usually lose the shape. The only thing I would say is a downer about this one, and this has happened with all three of the ones that I have owned, is the spoolie comes out. So when you're cleaning it, you have to be super gentle because it will come out. So we're gonna go through this. Most of the brushes that I use on the daily are on this side. I'm not saying I use them all on the daily, but I usually keep the ones that I like to use daily, especially my eye brushes, on this side, because where it is on my vanity is it sits this way, so this side is closest to me. So this is the one I use on the daily. Back here, these are just like some extras. This one has never even been opened yet. It's just a little eyeliner brush. I don't really like it, but I'll take these out. I have a little smudge brush by e.l.f. back here. I have the little travel size brushes by MAC back here. The only one of these that I can say I use frequently is this one here. Let's see if I can see the thing on it. 239 SE is what this one is. I really like the bristles on this one, so I do use that one a lot. I use the angled one a little bit, but not. I usually just use this to clean up eyeliner if I make a mistake or whatever. So yeah, and then I have like this little Urban Decay eyeshadow brush. Do you guys use this? Can you please tell me what a good thing to use this for would be? Because it's way too big to smudge under my eye. It's way too dense to blend out my crease. I mean, I could possibly use it in my outer V, but it's just so fat and chubby, and it's just, I don't know. What do you guys use that one for? I got a couple of extra little Sigma eyeliner brushes back here. Like I said, I don't really like it that much. I have a Makeup Forever eyeliner brush. I don't use it that much. So yeah, those are the ones that are in the little compartment here. This little tiny one that I just don't use that much. I have my NARS Kabuki brush. I use this one almost every day to contour with. This is my 224 by MAC. This is my absolute favorite crease brush of all time. I use this one every day, every single day, no matter what. No matter what. Every single day, no matter what. I need a new one. This one sheds so bad. I mean, I'm sure you can tell by looking at it. There's hairs that are like, do you see how short they are? And some of them are sticking out the wrong way, but There's one even like super tiny short hair right there, but I don't care. I love this brush and I will use it every day no matter what. Another one I use every day is this one here. This is by Sigma. This is the small tapered blending brush, the E45. It comes to a point, as you can see. I use this a lot in my outer V, and I use it to drag the color through the crease for dark colors, that is, dark colors. I always use this one for like my blacks or my super dark brown, depending upon what I'm doing that day. This is the one I use for the darkest color of my eyeshadow look, and I use this every single day. Another eye brush that I use every single day is the E25 by Sigma. It is the blending brush here. This one is just here because this is where it fits. As you can see, it is kind of dirty. I use this when I want to use blush, but I don't want it super pigmented. It is the Dual Fiber F50 by Sigma, and I just can dip that in a color and just kind of wispy it on, and it looks super natural, and it's not too dark, and I don't ever have to worry about having this nice line of pink color across my face. A lot of these are just dupes. Another brush that I really love by MAC is this here. It is the 242. It is just a flat shader brush. I use one of these every day. I have two of them, and I use at least one of them on the daily. This one here is a Sephora large fan brush. The number is the 92, and I use this if I get fallout from my eyeshadow, just kind of wipe it away. I love this one. I was using it for contour after watching NikkieTutorials video about using a large fan brush to contour, but again, I feel like my face is too small to use this. It ends up going like, you just end up with dark color places you don't really need it to be. Let's see. Like I said, most of these are dupes. I have this one that I use on the daily for highlight. This is the F64 Soft Blend Concealer Brush. I do use the very tip of this and highlight those cheekbones. It's kind of pointed and it's tiny, so it's fluffy enough to blend the highlight well, but it's dense enough to pick up the color well. You know what I'm saying? Some brushes that are meant for highlight, they end up going everywhere, or they don't pick up any color. That one is not the case. I have a couple of more small MAC travel brushes here, just like the powder brushes and whatnot. Some more scissors. I have my Tarte brush here for contour. I very, very rarely use this. My Marc Jacobs bronzing brush, powder brush. You know, I use this every day for bronzer. I cleaned it actually just for this video. I use it for bronzer. I love that brush to death. I've showed you guys these brushes before, the Tapered Kabuki F86 by Sigma. I love using these brushes to blend out my concealer under my eyes and just wherever, you know, you put concealer. This works so well under the eyes. The taperedness of it gets right up in that crease there, or that area, and it gives you really flawless coverage with your concealer. It doesn't pick up a lot of product. It blends it out beautifully, and I also use these to set my concealer. I have a couple of these little flat Kabuki brushes, F80s. These are really great for foundation, but I have found that the domed ones are better. So I have the angled Kabuki, which, as you can see, it's more of a dome shape, rounded top, and I love the way these are better. I feel like they blend better, and that's just my thoughts on it. I have an IT Cosmetics foundation brush. I've had this brush for years. I never use it unless I'm running out of other ones. I have this that I use on the daily. This is a eyebrow brush, I guess. I use it obviously to, well, not obviously. I use it to separate my lashes before I put mascara or curl them. And I have a couple of these little guys, these flat definers, E15s. I use these under the eyes. I only have one of this specific one, but I do have other brushes like this one, which is the Smudge Brush E21. I use all my brushes that are like this under my eyes to define and blend under the eye. I have some pencil brushes that I use under the eye and in my V's. So yeah, this is my brush collection. Are there any brushes that you find interesting? Are there any brushes that I don't have that I should have? I really like makeup brushes, as you guys can tell. I like to have them on display. I like to look at them. They give me inspiration and they give me ideas, you know, seeing the different brushes and seeing, you know, the sizes and the shapes. It just gives me inspiration for different looks every day. So what are some good ones that I don't have that I should have? Please let me know, because I am always interested in brushes. If you guys have any advice about that, please leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and follow me on all my social media. It will be linked down below. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching my video today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.